Welcome, Cancer. At Astrologically, we believe the planets do not predict your future, they reveal your true potential. And Cancer, your true potential is rising like the tide, steady, unstoppable, and deeply rooted in the strength of your heart. You've walked through emotional battles that no one ever saw. You've protected others while learning to protect yourself. You've learned to hold space, offer compassion, and remain soft in a world that often asks you to harden. But now, the universe is telling you that it's your turn to shine like never before. This is the moment when your nurturing energy, your sensitivity, your creativity, and your depth no longer remain in the background, they become your crown. You're not stepping into power by changing who you are. You're stepping into power by finally owning who you've always been. You are intuitive, empathic, magnetic, and more powerful than you've ever been told. The months ahead are bringing clarity, momentum, and long-awaited breakthroughs. You are no longer living in survival mode. You are awakening to thrive. The seeds you've planted in quiet, the dreams you've cradled in your spirit, the visions you've carried even when no one else believed in them, they are all beginning to bloom. And they are blooming because you've done the work. You've cried the tears. You've healed the inner child. You've let go of old wounds, patterns, and pain. And now, the universe is rewarding your emotional courage with tangible blessings. The light is no longer something you give away to everyone else. It's something you now allow yourself to feel, to embody, to share without depletion. You're not just glowing, you're glowing from within. And that glow is beginning to shift everything around you. In career, you're entering a season where your natural gifts will finally be recognized. Whether it's your intuition, your leadership, your creativity, your ability to connect deeply with others, or your vision, people are paying attention. Opportunities that once felt blocked are now flowing. Conversations that went quiet are being revived. New paths are opening because you're aligning with your purpose instead of chasing validation. You are no longer trying to fit into molds that shrink you. You're creating your own path, one that honors your emotional truth, your desire for meaning, and your ability to lead with compassion. You may be called to step into new roles: creative leadership, healing work, spiritual mentorship, or entrepreneurial ventures where your emotional intelligence becomes your superpower. This time, you're not just succeeding, you're shining. Financially, abundance is finding its way to you. You're no longer hustling for every dollar, you're learning to receive. You're learning that your worth is not tied to your productivity, that you can rest and still be successful, that you can be gentle and still be strong, that you can lead without force. The money you attract now will reflect the inner healing you've done, the boundaries you've set, and the self-worth you've reclaimed. You're building something sustainable, something that supports not just your bank account, but your nervous system. You're learning that true wealth is peace, and that peace is the foundation from which all blessings grow. In relationships, everything is shifting. You're no longer attracted to chaos, to emotional unavailability, to connections that drain you. You want softness, safety, reciprocity, and depth, and the universe is responding. If you're in a relationship, this is the time to deepen your bond through vulnerability, healing, and mutual growth. If you're single, new love is on the horizon, but it will look different than what you've known before. It will be calm, respectful, deep. It will feel like home, not because you're repeating the past, but because you've rewritten what home means for your heart. You're not here to fix anyone. You're not here to carry their wounds. You're here to rise with someone who sees your light and stands beside it. And now, you're ready to receive that love, not just give it. Spiritually, you are awakening on levels that defy logic. Your intuition is no longer a whisper, it's a guide. You're hearing it in your body, your dreams, your feelings, and your energy. Trust it. Follow it. You are naturally gifted in the spiritual realm, empathic, psychic, sensitive to energy, and now these gifts are being activated. You may feel called to deepen your spiritual practice, explore healing modalities, connect with your ancestors, or channel messages that help others. You are a vessel for divine truth, and your softness makes you powerful in ways that are finally being understood. You are not too emotional. You are deeply connected to the unseen, and now that connection is guiding you toward your highest self. Creatively, your ideas are flowing. Your voice is rising. Your art is becoming more authentic. Whether you paint, write, sing, dance, build, nurture, or simply live with intention, you are a creator, and your creations are needed in this world. Don't wait for perfection. Don't silence yourself to keep others comfortable. Your vulnerability is a superpower. Your story is sacred. And the way you express it will touch lives far beyond what you imagine. This is the season to share, to be seen, to be heard, to be celebrated, and you will be. Because the universe is aligning with the version of you that's no longer hiding. The version of you that says yes to joy, yes to rest, yes to boundaries, yes to healing, yes to love, yes to self, yes to the life that has been calling to you quietly for years. Cancer. This is your permission to bloom, not halfway, not in secret, fully, loudly, boldly. You are stepping into a version of yourself that glows with grace and power. You are being asked to trust the process, to surrender control, to stop trying to protect everyone else at your own expense, and to finally say, it's my turn. And it is. It's your turn to be loved the way you love. It's your turn to be chosen, supported, seen, and celebrated. It's your turn to create a life that reflects your truth. A life of peace, beauty, purpose, and deep emotional fulfillment. You're not behind. You're not delayed. You're arriving exactly on time. The detours, the delays, the heartbreaks that all refined you, they made you softer and stronger. They broke you open so the light could come in. And now, that light is spilling out of you and into everything you touch. You are not just healing, you are becoming the healer. You are not just dreaming, you are becoming the dreamer who builds. You are not just rising, you are returning home to yourself. So take a deep breath, Cancer. Feel the shift. Feel the rise. Feel the glow. Because it's here. It's real. It's happening. And it's your turn to shine like never before.